Good morning. Good morning. I love doing that one. And then I also love singing it out. Let's sing it out. Let's get it going because this is the daily dose of inspiration with Reiki Master, Lightworker, Angel Card Reader, professional speaker, four-time international author, bestselling author, Angel Marie. So let's sing it out. Let's get it moving because what we want to do is we want to move and open up the tone of the day so that it helps you to explode your life and to shine. And what do we mean by shine? You know, the shine on movement. It's all about raising your vibration in such a way that what happens is things just come to you. You're more productive, clarity, focus. Why? Because when you connect, open your heart, leave the past behind, smile and laugh. Always give back. And show them who you are. What happens is as I offer this to you with love, light, and healing, this time with me to help give you those focus words, maybe to show a different perception of your life, what happens is you do step into more confidence. It really does. And more energy of connecting. So I'm so excited that you're here, that you took the time and gave yourself permission to see something different. Because you really are the shining star. You are the shining star. And how we always start out is we start out with moving just a little bit. So got me going. Yes, and I've already taken my beautiful walk this morning. And so what we're going to do is take a card from the angel cards. Now, they're not necessarily called angel cards. I don't know what these are called because I've had them for over 20 years. It's my personal deck. So I don't know what the name of them are. These are called Keepers of the Light. And then there's some other ones that are specifically called angel cards, not just because of my name. So I so welcome you and thank you for being here. And we're just going to pick one for everyone today. And we will give you a little read about what's happening with that. And it's a beautiful Wednesday as always. Yes, what's my Shine doing over here? Hi, Shine. Did you see her? She's like, Mom, what are you doing over there? You're always on this computer thing. What are you doing? Right? It's true. I am, Mom. I hear you. Yep. So let's pick one. Here we go. I think that's too loud. Is that better? Probably right there, I think. So here we go. Choice. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful. In this life, on my way back to the source, to your God, to your higher self, whatever that means, I have two choices, the path of love and acceptance or the path of fear and struggle. Being completely free, which one do I choose? So let's just talk about that for a second, because by getting this card this morning, what it's saying to you is that you have choices. And either you can choose to stay in your head and be what? In that struggle and fear, or you can choose to come from here, which is coming from the heart, which is acceptance and love. This is an important one because many of you are coming from that place of fear. You're coming from the place of struggle, and you're always staying here in your head of what can work out. And this is what I've only seen because you're only working with your thinking mind, and your mind is always in the what? In the past most of the time. So staying current, staying in how do I choose to go? How do I choose from coming to a path of love and acceptance? Okay, I accept that this morning when I got to the tire place, which I called yesterday and said, I really need to leave on time so that I could come here and be with you. Really need to leave on time to get back to the house. And when I got there, it was like 8 o'clock, like right at 8. And I walked in and Gary's like, hello, because I've been there for 20 years. And he's like, hey, Andrew, good morning. Good morning. I'm like, great. And I said, where's the driver? Let's go. And he goes, he's not here yet. And I'm like, okay. Now, I could have went to where? I could have went to fear and struggle. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to make it home for the daily dose. I still have to do this and I still have to do that. I could have went in that place. And then I could have also went into anger. I told you guys yesterday I was going to be here and I needed a ride right at 8. Like, did you tell him? What's the deal? I could have like really had that conversation. And instead, what did I do? Okay. All right. And I went outside and shot a couple of stories. You might have saw him and shot a couple of stories and just waited. And then he got there and I didn't say anything because why? Coming from acceptance of what is. Who knows? He could have known he was supposed to be at time and he hit traffic. He just left late. Don't take it personal. And many people will take it personal on what people do. And it's a choice. And that's the thing that I see so much of, is that it is always a choice how you're going to respond. Because when we respond in a way that's a positive, that's acceptance, that's coming from a love, more like what I like to say is joy. It's sometimes hard to love people where they're at, but yet just be in a joy place and accept as is, different. Quite the difference, isn't it? So I really like that one because we really do have two choices and it depends on how you're going to choose it and what is your reaction and how are you going to relate to it. And that is the big one, is how are you going to relate to everything in your life? Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. So let's do another one because I want to. So, so let's do one more and then we'll move on. Awesome, awesome. Yay, good morning, good morning. And this one is, I have my answer. So let's see. Let's do that one. Let's take a drink of water, please, everyone. Everyone drink. And I want to say a shout out to Joan Perman. Joan Perman. Thank you, Joan. This says Shine, and it's purple. And she bought this for at coffee time that we do on Saturday over at Wildflower Restaurant. She bought this for me. And I'm so thrilled that she saw it and thought of me and said, you know what? I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this for her because it says Shine on it. Isn't that nice of her? That's so sweet. So, and I've been using it, which I usually always use the glass, but it's so wonderful now. So hello, my friend Card. If there's time, Amber's in the house. Amber, yay. Okay, we'll write it down, Amber. How's the music, Amber? Is it too loud or not loud enough? Tell me. Tell me. So we got to do one thing that's not really working for me. I have all these things that help for me to get. There we go. I think that's better. Oh, I got to be popped up. Yay, Amber. Is the music okay, Amber? She might have walked away. Cool. I don't hear the music. Oh. How's that? A little better? A little better. I always like the music going in the background. Well, that's not the best. But it's okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about this one. Okay. Here we go. Better. Okay. Because I don't want it too loud. But then, because I get soft sometimes when I'm doing it and I feel the angels coming through, I get a little soft. So I don't want to get too soft and then you can't hear me over the sounds. So here we go. Whoa. There we go. Okay. So here we go. Oh, I like the hearts. Thank you. Better. Thank you. Awesome. Here is your angel card read for today. Just a little tiny one, just for you. Good morning. It says, I have my answer. My spirit connects the universe and I receive the answer to my question. My spirit, my divine life purpose, my divinity, my God connects to the universe, to the source, however you want to say that. I listen to the message that life sends me and I quickly become aware of the true solution. I quickly become aware because you're coming from here, being aware of the solution. I give thanks for the clarity of the answer and I'm guided by the light. I give thanks, always giving thanks, gratitude. It's really important that we do this gratitude and appreciation, being in joy, guided by the light. I am guided by my source. I'm guided by the universe. I'm guided by my God. I am guided by that higher, that divine life thing. Yes. So understanding that you are always divinely connected, directed, and selected by your spirit is powerful stuff. Hey, there's Howard. Howard's in the house. I wanted to call you because Shine has been doing better since you worked on her. And I got the CBD that you recommended for me and for her. And I think it's doing better. And I want to see if we can get together again and have another session. And Howard, if you're still in the house, go ahead and put what you do because that was amazing. I did some stories on it and some other things. So Shine's back legs still needs a little bit more help. And Mary Adams in the house. Thank you. So welcome, Mary. And Mary, if you'd like a reading, go ahead and tell me, or Howard. So right, Amber in the house that would like a reading. Thank you. And I'm not going to be able to stay on too long today. I have clients coming into the home office. I have virtual assistants. I will tell you, the July 22nd, let me put this, raise your energy. I want to make sure that I give this to you because this your energy and activate your inspired action. It's a 2-hour learn shop and it's Thursday, July 22nd. And it is for you. If you're ready and you watch me and you're like, oh, I love that energy that any angel supports. And I love that energy that she's always got out there. If you really like that, if you're wanting to have more energy, I'm teaching it. And it's a 2-hour online class on Thursday night, the 22nd. And I want you there. Yes, thank you for the amazing comments. Thank you. So Amber, this is for you. Amber, you're still in the house. Thank you for helping me with the music. I think that you can hear the music, but you can also hear me because we don't want that too loud. So perfect. So Amber's in the house. Yay. So let's go to Amber. Amber. Ooh, I know Kama, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. This one I know all too well because I get this one a lot. And it's because what's happening is and the angels want to, you understand fear and you've been working on fear, Amber. And I know that you've been working on it. And it's reminding, this is a reminder for you because, let me just take a moment. Hindu goddess of death and rebirth, old cycles to an end and new ones to a beginning. Now, when she shows up, it's a wanting you to take a look at what's no longer serving you in your routine, your ceremony, your activities. So for you, Amber, that's what I get is, and that's what you're doing. And you're looking at fear in a different way because we've been talking about it. However, it's not fear what we know, what we think. Oh, I'm fearful of success. I'm fearful that I might not make it. I'm fearful. I don't know if I have enough money, so I'm coming from a lack. That's not what I'm talking about for you, Amber. Most people, they're in that mentality. That's not where you're at. You keep yourself very high. So this one is more of looking at how you as a light worker, how you can show up in a different way, and what kind of things are working and not. And I know that you're having a shift right now with your husband and everything going on, the new jobs, and I'm so excited for you because those will really help you. But it's also about the dark energy from the light, from, you don't have that much of that energy that's manipulating and holding you back. So it's a confirmation you're doing well also. So I hope that is helpful because being a human and going through these conditions and, feeling sometimes, is it correct or am I supposed to be moving down, can be sometimes challenging. So I give you kudos for the challenges that you are experiencing and that you are facing. And they're not necessarily fear, because you do really well not doing that. But I really would like to urge you and have you take a look at, because what happens is the more that you look at where you're at and you feel maybe you're stuck, and maybe that's not fear. However, I feel that as you open up and look at more of your routines, more of your activities, you're going to find a place where miracles are going to happen more and more. It's like Einstein said, there's two ways you can look at life. One is it's a complete miracle, or one that you're creating the whole miracle. Something like that. I got to look that quote up. And if you have a minute, Amber, if you could look up Einstein's quote on miracle. So I just heard it and I thought, it's a really good one, because I'm always quoting him when it comes to energy. Because what he said was energy never dissolves, it merely changes forms. And that's really what I teach, is how to change the form of any energy. That means any emotion, anything that's going on in your life. Look at it different, have a different perspective, and to be able to connect and shine your light in a different way that helps you, to shine on movement, raise your vibrational field, which helps everyone around you. And it also helps you have more clarity. When you have more clarity, you have more focus. When you have more clarity and focus, what happens? Amber, you know this. What happens? You have more confidence. When you have more confidence, you have more success in your business, because you have more ability. You want to change. You connect to that change and you move towards change in a different light. Pretty cool, right? That it's releasing fear. It's about releasing the fear, but also watch how you're going to soar with, and I'm just writing some things down so I can do it at the end, and how you are showing up with that soaring, and that spiritual changes are all happening. Oh my gosh, right? I mean, even with me, the unfolding, I really like that, because that's what they just gave me as I was writing. It's the spiritual unfolding of what is happening. You are so welcome, Amber. And if you can look up that quote, if you have time, I don't know what you were doing this morning with the kids and everything, but you are so welcome. And it's powerful stuff when you look at. And Mary, are you ready for a reading? You have to come back if you're still there. And really powerful stuff. Wow. Yes. So we're going to do a read out of the book. You ready? Because this is 52 Secrets for Higher Self-Esteem. 52 Secrets for Higher Self-Esteem and Greater Success. So it's like a book. It's like the cards. So you pick one and give a read. So that's what I'm going to do now. We've done a lot of them, so I have to pick one we haven't done yet. So I don't do the same one for all of you. So I've done soft talk. We did adversity. Have we done adversity? I don't know. Oh, doesn't look like we did. So I guess we will do that one. Unless someone would like another read. Let's write that down. Adversity. Okay. Perfect. It usually always is, isn't it? It's always just exactly perfect the way that it should be. And it's so exciting when we step into the knowing that you're perfect. And I know most people are like, Angel, I can't believe you're even saying that. It's so hard to hear. Oh, Therese. I think it's Therese Rameece. Let me write your name down and I will get what I'm going to do. No, it's not Therese. It's Therese. Anyway, I know who you are and I will give you a read. Let me do one out of my book real quick. So we're going to do that. There we go. Okay. Shine On book coming from you with love offered. Let's try that again. There we go. Here we go again. Awesome. Offered to you from the Shine On book, secret number 40, Adversity. And I quote myself, because this is my book. I quote myself. Adversity is a source of powerful growth and steadfast resolve. Wow. Yes. Thank you for allowing me to offer this to you from Angel Marie Monticelli with love, light, and healing to you. And adversity is the person, situation, limitation that stops us like a net. It feels like a wall or a blockage we experience when working towards something. Adversity causes us to feel like nothing is working or that quitting is the only option. Think about that. Sometimes, haven't you felt that way, that sometimes just because of that adversity that you're stopping in your tracks? You can really shine your light. You can really do this. And you can, with so much more energy and beauty, to show up with that. So seeing adversity in a different light allows things to fall into place and flow. Seeing adversity in a different, the key is to experience situations without judgment. Isn't that so true? Think about how many times do you show up in a judgmental way? Well, I don't really like that person. It's Monday and I'm just not into it on Mondays. And we're go, but I know it's not going to be fun. How many times have you done that? Or you say, that person really doesn't know what they're talking about, but I'll go. Okay, why? Why send that energy with you? So we sometimes create the adversity even more by our perception of whatever it is from our what? From here, from our past. And that past will bring us to the present of, it's not going to work, it's not good enough, because we stay in our heads. When we really move into our heart center and we accept the things that are going on, and we do that with joy, love, appreciation, what happens is it's an easier way for us to step into our energy. So is asking others for guidance or another perception can be helpful. And I put that in there because sometimes if you just say, I'm not really sure what you meant by that, because your first reaction might have been, ooh, wow, why are they saying that? And you actually get an attitude. And what happens is when that attitude, you stop and there is an energy and it's a judgment, it's a label, and you stop being open. So being able to asking others for guidance or another perception can be helpful, isn't it? So ask for that clarity. To be unshakable, even in the moments of uncertainty, is to conquer self-doubt. Ooh, because when we have that self-doubt, what happens? We have that uncertainty and we're in the moment of, I don't know what's happening. But in reality, determination and tenacity come from overcoming adversity. Very powerful, huh? So here's one of the stories, because I have a definition of how I look at it. And then I look at some stories to help you really hone in and how diversity really can help you to have and to identify when you have challenges in your adversity, and is it really the challenges or not. So here we go. I always find a way to complete challenges that I meet. Even the way I fulfill the task is different than others, even if it is different. And most of the time, yeah, I mean, wow. When I bought my first phone in 1990, it was a challenge for me to follow directions because the instructions involved words. And remember the dyslexic thing, we already talked about that. So it was the same in the 2005 when I bought a smartphone. However, this time I was able to attend classes, watch videos, and ask questions until I learned how to use my device. Because that adversity would have stopped me in my tracks, and I would have said, I can't do it. And instead of that, I looked for Verizon had classes. And I went to classes. It was like 6:30 in the morning before they even opened until like 7:30. And I went every morning for like 2 weeks. And they even were like, oh, Angel's back. Angel's back. What questions do you have for us today? And I learned my phone because I knew that my daughter was going to be getting a smartphone. And even at the young age of 7 years old, 8 years old, she had a smartphone. And the only way that I was going to be able to communicate with her was to learn it and where it was going. So even though it was adversity at first, because it was like, I can't do this, there's no way I can, I stepped into it. I stepped into it wholeheartedly, and I taught how to use it. People say that to me all the time now too. They're like, Angel, you know so much technology. You are just like all over Facebook and YouTube, and you're doing this. And it's like, all you have to do is, I will never stop. And whatever it is that says I can't do it, I'm going to find a way to do it, or I'll stay on the phone until I find somebody that can help me. And I really want to encourage you, challenge you, invite you to do the same, because it's powerful when you step into and say, I got this. I got this. And keep saying it's easy. Keep saying it's easy. That's a really big one. So here's another. The pressure of school, work, and relationships can be stressful for anyone, right? A college student shared with me that the adversity of balancing homework and hours of work was straining her personal life. It does too, because you don't always get a personal life now, do you? I mean, it's crazy. So by creating a schedule for a management time block and communicating her needs with her family and friends, that's the biggest one, right? Setting boundaries, communication, this is what I can do. She was able to maintain a more balanced and harmonious life. So whatever it is in your life, take a look at it, because you can change it. You can manipulate it. It's energy. So shift the energy of it and create a different outcome. Any adversity. First, be aware of the adversity. You have to identify it or be aware of it, meaning you are cognizant. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. Right? Then you can step in. So Shine, my dog Shine, yes, her name really is Shine, and she speaks in everyone. So speak, Shine, speak. And this is what she says about diversity. Shine does not experience adversity because in her mind, everything is a game. And that's really how dogs look at it. She has so much energy and determination to figure things out. And this is really what Shine has to say, because there is no adversity, because in her mentality, she doesn't go to fear and shame and blame and guilt and anger and over worry. She doesn't do that. She's a dog. You know where she goes? What's next, Mom? What's next? What are we doing? What are we doing? Do you think I'm going to get a treat? Can I get a treat? Can I get a treat? I want a treat. I want a treat. That Shine does. And she'll stay there. She knows, and she has that instinct, and all dogs do, that it's just keep going. It's like the lion that smells food and starts a walk and starts like 900 pounds, and they're walking because they smell food. And they'll walk for 3 days until they get to that food because they know, because they sense it. So I'm really inviting you to look at your life and where your adversities are, and are you self-doubting yourself? Because that self-doubt is not helping. How can you rise above that? And just like looking at your schedule, looking at your boundaries, who can you talk to? What's happening? Instead of saying, well, I wish that would be different. Who's in the equation that you can talk to, that you can connect to, that you can make changes? Be aware, identify. Good? Yes, good. Okay, great. I can see the light bulb coming on. Go ahead and give me a comment. If it's resonating with you, reach out to me because I'd love to hear from you. Because why? Because we can. And here's the action step. And like I told you, there's an action step on every single one. And here's the action step. Identify a challenge. You have to identify, be aware of it first, whatever that might be. And then say out loud, I accept this challenge. And it is resolved easily and quickly. Ooh, big one, right? For first thing is the action step always starts with breathe. So everybody, and out. Diaphragmic, meaning close your mouth, in through your nose. Diaphragm comes out and out. Beautiful, beautiful. And that is, I invite you to do that all day, every day. That's a whole nother thing. But that is good to start out. Identify a challenge. Identify, see it, be aware of it. Understand, not understand it and continue to why, because you can stay in the why forever. Just identify it. And then say it. Then say it right out loud, very easily. I accept this challenge. And it is resolved easily and quickly. And breathe. That is your action step. And then it gives you the action step right here, right up here, and then it gives you a place. How are you going to work through that? Because there's a lot of different adversity things that happen throughout your day that are very minor, but that you are doing what? You are making decisions at. You're making decisions, or are you making choices? So I really, and everything is easy and quickly. I like everything that I am manifesting, everything that's happening to me, everything is always, and it's easy. And it's easy because my life is easy. Everything is with grace and ease. So if this was helpful for you, this helped you with just a focus word of adversity and looking at your life in a different way, because I love offering this to you with love, light, and healing. I'm Angel Marie Monticelli, Lightworker, professional speaker, 4-time best-selling author. And you know what? I offer this one to you because it's a self-help. It is, and it should be in your self-help, self-development library. So go ahead and go to my website, because my website, if you go to my website, when you go to my website, and what happens, and I get to sign this for you, and then you're in the senior giving program. I send it to you, and then I'm going to take one, and I'm going to take one in your name and donate it to a senior living program, to an assistant living. And you know, here in Phoenix, Arizona, we got them all over the place. So I really would love to do that, and you be involved in the senior giving where you're giving to a senior. Help. A beautiful book that can help them every day with a focus word. Another focus word. Ooh, black. Ooh, nutrition. Anything that will help them to see and perceive differently. Thank you for being involved with the Senior Giving program. I appreciate you. And remember to do what? Change your mindset, energize your life, and shine on. Keep shining your light. You matter. You make the difference. Shine on, shine on. Yay, adversity. Looking at adversity and doing the breaths. You know how important it is to do the breaths. So I'm going to give you that. So anybody, oh, hey, there's Ellie. Ellie, good to see you. Oh, wonderful to see Ellie. Ellie's in the house. And then there's Terry, all the way from New York. Thanks, Terry, for coming on. I have missed you. I always miss you. You know what? Yolanda Parkhouse. Yolanda, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Yolanda. It's been so long. And, we had that conversation, then we stopped. So, you know what? We don't need to stop. So you can come back. I'd love to see you again. So, and who wanted a reading? I think Tessa? Is that how I say your name? Tessa? If you're still, go ahead and say you are, because someone is going next. And it looks like Tessa wanted, I think I'm saying your name right, wanted one. So we'll see, because we already have spiritual unfolding, understanding the source and how you're getting ready for when you get out of fear. And then we had adversity coming out of my book. And then we had another with choosing. And would love a read again. I would love to see you again. I would love to see you again too. Oh, Yolanda. And if you want a reading, just put reading. Yes, you pronounce my name correct. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I always like that and do the best that I can. Tessa. So Tessa, this is for you. This is for you. Whoa. This one really wanted to come out. So here we go. Upside down. I'll show it to you, Fred, up. Faith. Okay. For Tessa, faith. I'm just writing that so I can do it at the end. Humanity and beloved. Stay calm. This is a big one. Okay. This is for Tessa. Because Tessa, let me just tap in just a little bit here. Shifting roles, shifting what I was doing. And seeing in a different light. Very nice, very nice. So getting faith, and this is an archangel, and very focused on bringing out benevolence, bringing out in you. And she's also the twin flame of Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is all about protection. So if you're not feeling very safe, and I think that's a big one for you right now too, is how you're feeling in the place of the safeness, but that to stay in a place that you understand that you are safe, and give yourself that permission. And seeing the light, because some of the stuff that's been going on, Tessa, with you, and having faith show up, is you feeling like you're not safe, but then also feeling that you're not the light. And I would say this to anyone, because everybody has a light. Everybody shines a light. Everybody has an energy that is light. And you are very much needed. And it would be helpful right now to stay calm and breathe. Because some of the things that you've been doing, you've been pushing, and you're not really breathing. You're pushing at it, and you're in a place of I have to. I got to do this. I got to do this. And it's what it's doing, and it's very stressful. And in that stress, you can always show up in that light that we really want you to show up with, because we want your life. And you really are a divine being of love and joy and appreciation. Of course, love. You are that divine, Tessa. And for you to step in is stepping in a different manner. For you to step in now is for you to let those fears go, to stay out of here, to choose and feel differently, Tessa. And I'm really urging you, challenging you, inviting you with love to take a look. And there's so much more, because you don't have any limitations. You are limitless. And this is something they're showing me. Yet we must move on. Yet there's more to give. And if you're interested, go ahead and just personally message me, and we can go into something else. I'll give you a free 15-minute angel card if you would like. So that way we can kind of dive in a little bit more on how you're looking at things. But the biggest one that Faith wants to tell you is about trust the good in yourself. And it's, trusting the good. And I don't like good or bad, negative or positive, but it is trusting. And not just having faith. Yes, faith showed up, but it was upside down too. So it's how much are you really trusting you? So Tessa, I hope that helps you. And Amelia's in the house. Amelia, so good to see you all the way out of Puerto Rico. Safe travels back. And you know what? That book, and I'm ordering another one so I can have it right here. There you go. Spiritual Fitness Survivor. I am in a chapter on that. I don't know if we've made it to bestseller yet. I'm not sure if we've made it to bestseller, if it's come out and we've made it to bestseller or not yet. But I have one chapter in there, and whoosh, it's a doozy. And Emilio actually even read it online. If you would like that, I have the link that you can come back anytime. Please take a look at that. Also, you got a story in you? I think you have a story in you. And if you would like to be in a chapter, if you'd like to be in a book and have a chapter, it is the author experience is amazing. And Emilio has a whole program that can help you write it, that can help you carve it, that can help you advertise, everything. So take a look, because I just love both of them. We are all international bestsellers for sure. All of us international bestsellers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for the story, for your story. You're so welcome. And you have a story in you. So get with me or get with Emilio. Tell him you came through me. And you know what? Get in a book. And yes, get in a book, because wow, being in a book, being able to share your story, serving others, powerful. And I mean, that's what I'm doing here this morning. Hey, Donna's in the house. Nice to see you, Donna. Who wants another reading? I have time for one more reading. So Donna's in the house. Tessa, how did that pan for you? You know, and Yvonne, Park Hill, Yvette, it's good to see you. So wonderful. So let me give you one more while we're just, because that getting faith was powerful. So let's see. And it's somebody said, if you have time, was it Ellie? Ellie, did you want one? Let me look back over here. So I wanted to give you the breathing too. I would love that. No more self-doubt. We're not doing that. We're not doing. Thanks, Angel. You're welcome. I do. Ooh, Donna, you want one? Okay, Donna. We'll give you one, Donna. Heck. Oh, that's a long last name. Okay, Donna, here you go. Just for you. You're welcome, Emilio and Daniela, who I love so much. And remember the card that we got earlier, choices. And you know what? Send this to your sister. Go ahead and share this. Share it with love and thank you, because most of you always do, because you see the value of how important it is. Just have a different perspective of your life, and a different perspective with higher energy and being able to feel and have inspiration. And that's that action, that inspired action that helps us get through. It really is. And when we have inspired action, we can do anything. There you go. This is Saint Germain. And I know Saint Germain. Saint Germain. Karmic release. Saint Germain is a powerful one when you receive Saint Germain, because Saint Germain is one that helps with light workers to have the violet flame. He's always depicted, and you'll see him, he's always depicted with the purple. Now, yes, I come from a Catholic and Christian background. And yes, I've read all of the stuff about Hindu and all of the other cultures and all of the other religions, and Buddhism to a lot of different ones. And I bring all of them in together. That's why I love these keepers of the light, because they're all different, from Egyptian to all different. And it really has a different focus. And to give you that focus. So Donna, tell me that the karmic releases, that your karma is releasing now. Move more beyond drama. Move beyond drama. And that is a big one. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. No good or bad. I don't like saying that. But yet the thing is about getting Saint Germain is creating your own path. Now, Saint Germain helps us light workers. Oh, he's messing me with my eye. He usually always does that. There's always a signature, like Archangel Michael. I feel like I'm 10 feet tall and humongous, and it's really, really, really warm. That's Archangel Michael's signal for me. But this one, the signal is usually get it in my eye, and it's kind of like it's like a heaviness, but it doesn't hurt too much. But I'm like, oh, okay, Saint Germain, where are you? And how do you want to speak with me? And getting Saint Germain today, it's about feeling safe, yes, but it's also releasing and knowing that you are an amazing, and to move beyond your drama. Do you have drama in your head, Donna? Are you going through some things in your head? Because this karma is a spiritual law of cause and effect. And you can experience in different levels of your karma. And I believe that also, and how I feel about, and I'm going to change the wording, is belief systems and your foundation. And that, you inherit a lot of ancestral things from your family. You do. And it's releasing that and creating something different, and helping. Saint Germain wants to help you, Donna, to move beyond all of this. And then, so you don't have the on your shoulders, do you get pain right in here? Like, oh my gosh, it's like, you're holding so much fear, and you're holding those beliefs, and you're also holding that you have the weight of the world on your shoulder. So we're going to release all of that from you, so that you can show up and be the light worker that you are, Donna. And that visual, and I really want you to visualize yourself being surrounded by, for a moment, for Donna and everyone, if you'd like, I'd like you to visualize that this beautiful purple light is like a cloak all around you. Yes. So you have a cloak all the way around you of this violet flame. And I do this a lot. The violet flame of Saint Germain, I put around me when I go out places that I know are lower vibration, that are into shame, blame, guilt, fear, or they're into the lack mentality. I'll put the violet flame around. So much more to give you, Donna, but this one is a very powerful one. And it also helps you to release that karma or the beliefs, and just really shake up the foundation. Shake it up. Okay, so I hope that's helpful, Donna. Yay. Awesome. Please come back and share this, because this one focus word. If you want to get with me, give me a personal message and I'll help you out. Share it out. And there is my good friend and photographer, Ellie. Great to see you, my beautiful friend Angel. Sending love, sending you right back. Sending it right back. When are we going to get together and actually have another event? I can't wait. If you're having an event coming up, honey, tell me what it is, because maybe I don't remember it. Is this the first? I don't think this is the first Saturday, so we're not going to be having the first Saturday for the open mic. I think they did it last week. Oh, you're welcome, honey, for your love and for your light, for Jim and you that are just amazing. You're welcome, Donna. And if you want more, go ahead and get with me, and we can really look into and dive deeper into it. So you're so welcome. Elena's in the house. Elena. Thank you so much. Oh, you are those hearts. I love it. Thank you so much. And thanks for your shares, everybody, and your comments. I really appreciate it. As always, they're coming to you straight from my heart, straight for that love. And so let's put this all together this morning, because we have quite a few cards that we got. Let's put that together, because today, getting ready for that class, I remind everybody the program is powerful. So go to my website, lightworkersgifts.com. Please purchase the book from there. And when you invest in yourself, I will personally sign it and send it to you. Also, I will personally take one of these books and go to an assistant living, and in your name, donate it to the assistant living. Be part of the senior giving program. It's a feel good. Isn't it a feel good? And you know what? Many people have asked me, Angel, how do I donate? Because what you said to me, what you helped me this morning do, really helped me give myself permission to move forward. So there's my Cash App, $1, $5, doesn't matter what it is. And everybody's been pushing me, and I don't usually ever do that. I don't usually ever do that because I don't. But people are really like, Angel, your time is worthy. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. And if you want to know more about my YouTube channel, go into there. That is powerful. And this one I'm going to give you right now because everybody, let's do that one, because everybody should know how to do the diaphragmatic breaths. Doing the diaphragmatic breaths will help you to stay out of fight or flight. It will help you to have more clarity and focus, and clarity and focus. It'll keep you out of overwhelm. Remember, every time you go to overwhelm, every time you go into what's happening, what any of that's happening, you know what happens? You stay there for 24 hours. And I want to get you out of that just by doing the diaphragmatic breaths. So I urge you, I kick you, I invite you to please click on that link, go and put your email in and get the belly breathe video and start working on your belly breathing today. And raise your energy again, activate your inspired action. If you like what you've seen so far and you're getting, and I see your comments, there's a 2-hour learn shop that I'm going to be doing. Now, I don't usually do this. This is an exclusive offer because I don't usually do my learn shops. I usually only provide those for my students. And this one for 20 people. And we've already got quite a few spots that are gone. So I urge you to go in and take a look because you can. So there you have it. So let's put it all together. There's that. And it's all coming out with a belly breathing. Good. And then the other ones. So let's start. Let's start in on, here we go. So here is your reading from Angel Marie Monticelli, offered to you with love, light, and healing. So here's a reading from different cards, different places. We can also call them angel card readings, but we also call them different perspective, having perspective of your life with a focus word that you just picked, success. So here is for you. And the first one that was coming from, I have my answer. And this was talking about that when you connect and you receive the answers, listening on a different way, not listening here, but listening from here helps you to quickly be aware of your truth, of your the solution of whatever it is when we come from here. It's a really good reminder for you to step into getting out of here that will keep you in pain and struggle, and come from here that will help to unfold your life. Ooh, good one, right? Very nice. So in the next one, we got was Saint Germain. And Saint Germain's a big one about karma release. Saint Germain also works very closely with the cosmos and about the real life miracles that are happening in your life, because he works with light workers. He helps you to see things like kind of what we are saying here with more trust, with more faith, with more truth in who you are and showing up and really releasing those belief systems or karma, however you want to look at it, all in the labels, right? In the judgments, but releasing that so that you show up in a way that you show up authentically, that you show up in a clear vibrational field. So ask for Saint Germain in your life. And also Saint Germain is a big one for protection. So if you're not feeling safe, that was the other, put that cloak of purple around you and really step into the using and surrounding the violet flame cloak to help you into protection. Because what I want to see from you and what I want to hear from you, I'm safe, secure, protected. I'm safe, secure, protected. And stepping into feeling and being. The next one was about releasing fear. Kind of the same with the karma, but fear is on a different level, isn't it? It's all energy. And remember what Einstein said. Energy never dissolves. It merely changes forms. Fear is a form. Fear is energy, and it is a form. So releasing that, because look in your life, when you're staying in struggle, when you're staying in fear, what's happening is you're not really moving your chi. You're not moving. And it's time for you to soar. That was the biggest message with that one, was about it's time for you to soar and take flight. And in that place of taking flight, the unfolding of who you are, the releasing of old beliefs is powerful. So stepping into, and just take that in as you go through your day and reminding yourself, oh, what did Angel say? What was it that she said that I really connected with? Let me step into that. How did I feel about it? Right? How did I really feel about stepping into having that faith, having that trust? How did I feel about it? How do I feel right now? How do we feel right now? And with this is always when we want to release belief systems, when we want to release any kind of energies, one of the best ways is to diaphragmic breath. So doing the belly breathe, doing the diaphragmic, let me show real quick, because you know I'm a teacher. I'm always going to teach, and it's going to be close your mouth, in through your nose, belly comes out. So it's a, and then so Saint Germain wants you to do that. And he's here to help if you want to do it here, because in my belief, in my understanding, not just from here, what I feel is there's really no male, female in the spirit world. But we can say Saint Germain with the purple violet flame all the way around will move you so beautifully into grace and ease. So understanding that was the message today. The other message was from Faith, an archangel, twin flame of Archangel Michael. Now, Michael, I always say 3 times, is about safety. Faith also comes to you and wants you to understand that you are safe too, and that you're safe to move forward. Let me explain by this, because the message is for you to give yourself permission. And we don't give ourselves permission a lot of times to experience things in a different way. And sometimes that experience can be, I give myself permission to take every Tuesday off. I give myself permission to do nothing, which is still an action because I'm giving myself permission. I give myself permission to talk to this person and put boundaries down. Do you see how faith helps us to show up in our authenticity, or how we really feel? And that comes from here. How do I feel? How do I feel? And do I trust? See how most of these are all coming together, aren't they? Really do. They all come together in some form, because it's about understanding how you show up in your life. And the next one, when you show up and you're in your authentic, when you understand how you trust and you have more faith in yourself, trust, as I already say. And that faith, Archangel Faith, twin flame of Archangel Michael, wants to give you, because it's time for you to soar. And the bottom line to all of this is about you soaring. But also the next one is about the experience, the expectation. And it's okay to say, I expect a miracle. And that was the next card, was the Holy Spirit. That's the name of the card anyway. And that was about expect a miracle. And that's one thing I talk about a lot. And I do it all the time. I expect a miracle. I expect a miracle. I expect a miracle. Show it to me. Show it to me. I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited to see the miracle. Yet you're the miracle first. Whoa. That is the message is that you are the absolute miracle first. Think about how much have you stayed up late, not gotten enough sleep, and you still can function the next day? How many times have you overate, eaten very badly, gotten sick, and your body and you're okay? Miracle. You are the miracle. Your body runs without you even knowing it. You don't have to think about eating. You don't have to think about how the liver's moving or how the kidney's cleaning out everything. You don't have to think about any of that. That is a miracle. And how you show up in service, because you're here, Lightworker, listening to me, Lightworker, you're showing up. So give yourself more of that expect the unexpected, expected miracle. I know it's a play on words, right? Expect the unexpected, expected miracles. We'll say it again. Expect the unexpected, expect miracles. It's really powerful. And for you to put that out to the universe starts working on it. I want to see it. I want to know it. I feel there's a miracle coming today. I feel it's totally going to be like, whoa, how did that happen? And I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. By phone call, I'm not going to try to figure out if it's a phone call, if it's somebody coming over, something that I get delivered something that's a total miracle that helps me. Who knows? I don't have to figure that out. It's putting that out. And that's your message, is that, you know what? The angels are dancing all around you. This is your main one. And they want you to succeed. And they also want what? You to be happy and joyous. They're all around you. And they'll never leave you. Only you think, oh, I have to find my spirituality. I don't even really know what that means, but I find how no, just ignite it. Ignite that the angels are around and say, hello, angels. And because you really love to serve, Lightworker. And that's your whole message for today, is really that the spiritual unfolding of who you are, if we want to call it spiritual, or just your connection to your higher self and the joy, appreciation, love is unfolding. And that the other read was coming from here was about adversity, and any adversity that comes from it, it just means for you to have more, for you to step into having more clarity in how you feel about it. That's a big one coming out of my book, because when you step into how do I really feel about that, and how do I want to talk to the characters, to this drama, to what's happening, to not make it adversity, to really make it an easy way to move and to soar. And that's the biggest thing when we started, was how are you soaring? You can soar with miracles. You are the miracle. Have more faith, truth, trust in yourself, and keep dancing. Do the dance. That's your read for today. And thank you so much. As always, it's offered to you with love, light, and healing from Angel Marie Monticelli, Lightworker, professional speaker, author. And you know what? The shiny one. You are the shiny one. So thank you so much. Shine on, shine on, shine on. Awesome today. Thank you so much. I really needed to hear this today. Oh, Donna, that's great. I'm really glad to hear that. And go ahead and share that with somebody that might want to. I know it's almost an hour long, but just take segments of it, and it will really help you to shine your light, right? To really shine your light. So I'm going to ask for everybody to get up, because you know who I am. And that every 30 minutes, you should get your butt up, get your butt up, get your butt up. Watch out, Shine. I don't want to run you over. Where are you, baby? I don't want to run you over. Okay. Let your spirit flow. Ask for what you want. Show them what you want. Take it to the top. Don't you ever stop. Shine. Shine. If you want to check this out, it's on YouTube and it gives you the words. Raise your vibration. Shine. Get it up. Move it up. Move it up. Move your chi. Get it going. Get that tone going. Looking for the answers. Seeking you will find. Open up your heart. Leave it all behind. Smile and laugh. Always give back. Glowing like a star. Show them who you are. Shine. Show them who you are. Shine. You matter. You make the decision. Shine it on. Shine it on. Take all this and really feel and know. And contact me so you can really shine it, right? Let's do this together. You're the answer. You know who you are. Deep down you do. Maybe it hasn't come out. Look within you. Breathe and focus. Breathe. Dive from breaths. You're the shining star. You're the shining star. Be the shining star. Until I see you next time. Shine on, shine on, shine. Any questions? Get with me. Remember to do what? Shine. Is change your mindset, energize your life, and shine on, shine. Don't you worry. Don't you fake it. Be who you are. You know who you are, so keep shining. You're the answer. You're the answer. You're the one. You got this. You're the shining star. So keep being the shining star and keep